Ladies and fucking gentlemen, welcome back. I had to make a new fucking video because my daddy walked in and said something and interrupted my whole damn broadcast. But we are live right here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Tag Team Tornado Table Elimination Match. The team of xHiGh-RiSk and HoMiiCiiDe against the other team. I'll get their name at the end of this course of the matchup. There is my guy. That was the last entrance. Tag Team Table Elimination Tag Team matchup. We have Kurt Angle and Suicide on the other team, Created Superstars. On the opposing team, myself and HoMiiCiiDe. As a running Triple H and E connecting as HoMiiCiiDe sends Suicide right to the outside. HoMiiCiiDe and Suicide inside the same match. What do you know? Now Suicide tackles down Time Code.
Remember, this is a no disqualification matchup. What a landing.
Now HoMiiCiiDe falls straight on his rear end. And Kurt Angle looking for a jumping, running Triple H knee as Suicide looks for the same as he ducks him with a nice throwback. And Kurt Angle running Triple H knee, he ducks him, comes back with an attempt for a German suplex, but a nice shove right there, and I'm sorry for that black fade that's going throughout your screen. I don't know what the hell that's from, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to put in a work order as we know it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to point something else out there. You know what? I got the worst luck, ladies and damn gentlemen. This black fade is going throughout my screen and it's really irritating me. A nice hip toss right there by Time Code. There's a nice fist right there. Hurricanrana attempt, but nobody home. Kurt Angle, fist punch right there, sends him right to the outside as HoMiiCiiDe drops the elbow and takes down Kurt Angle. And now takes down Suicide, doing a great teamwork. And now Kurt Angle, a nice strong strike. Kurt Angle being applied with the back wrench from HoMiiCiiDe as Suicide has HoMiiCiiDe with a nice dropping drop kick, a nice baseball slide drop kick and a springboard dive and a jawbreaker connected right there by Time Code, also known as Awakening Kills here on YouTube. Now, looking for the Pale Justice, or as you others call it, the Razor's Edge, but Kurt Angle finds himself right out of that one, sends HoMiiCiiDe to the turnbuckle, and a running Triple H knee as Kurt Angle attempts to do a shoulder tackle. He finds nobody home. It looks like that somebody just disconnected, but who was it? Suicide Hurricanrana, followed by another Hurricanrana right there to Time Code as HoMiiCiiDe is back up to a vertical base. And Kurt Angle back up himself as Suicide gets up and a nice trying to run and grapple him, but nobody home. Triple H and E. Kurt Angle sets up a table on the outside right here tonight live on Friday Night SmackDown.
And again, the mind games are played. He's heading back up and another table.
Now Suicide on the apron, going up high. And Kurt Angle throws in there a wooden table. Somebody else disconnected. Or it seems to be someone who's having a little bit of connection problems. And a nice toe kick, it looks like. Or he's trying to do a toe kick at this connection. We are having some technical difficulties, so please stand by, ladies and gentlemen. ziek121 has left. He has disconnected. I believe that was the Suicide guy, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I apologize. So I guess now it's basically a 2-on-1 match. And a nice belly-to-belly right there by Kurt Angle. And another belly-to-belly. Almost send Time Code right on the table, but nobody home. Angle, a nice Irish whip. Now Time Code gets flattened right there by the table as HoMiiCiiDe comes in, and another belly-to-belly trying to really nail Time Code on the table, but nobody just keeps coming on home. And another belly to belly. This time it might be it. No, it's not. He finds himself on the corner. Now an RKO right there by Kurt Angle. Now HoMiiCiiDe drops the elbow right on Kurt Angle. And a zigzag right there by HoMiiCiiDe. And now Kurt Angle looking for a nice grapple but finds nobody home. Now Suicide back up. Picks up the wrong person. And now what is this? Some kind of a heart punch. And there it is. Going for a pale justice right here to Kurt Angle. maja-13 has left the match. It will be replaced by an AI, so it's basically a 2-on-2, 2 humans against 2 computers. So the conclusion of this match may be quite boring to some of you watching at home.
The midsection seems to be the focal point of this match.
And that I do apologize for. I guess that they just left having some technical internet issues, or perhaps just couldn't quite commit to their matchup. And another power slam right there by Timecode. As I'm going to do my best to call the matchup with only 2 CPUs and 2 humans, me and HoMiiCiiDe, that is. Now what is this? A power slam attempt, but Kurt Angle goes right to the back. A nice side headlock right there. And now a pale justice being displayed right there from HoMiiCiiDe. Going to send Suicide damn near the table, but not close enough as he misses the table. And a running high Triple H knee. Timecode goes to the outside. Ring escape. A nice spinning wheel kick right there by Suicide, followed by 2 Triple H knees from xHiGh-RiSk and HoMiiCiiDe. Timecode and HoMiiCiiDe. Now a nice pale justice, Kurt Angle. Oh wait, this was not a elimination style match. First man through the table wins the match. Or the first person to put their opponent wins the match, rather. Well, there it was, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the boring presentation. You cannot blame me for not going to get excited because you fighting 2 CPUs. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you another exciting edition of Awakening Kills Entertainment.